seductive wave.
We are live after all. I'm Jamie East and this is Robert Sheehan. How are you, sir? Do that seductive wave again in case they missed it. And we are here to talk about Fortitude. Season 2 is on Sky Atlantic tonight at 9 PM, episode 4. And you can download the whole lot on demand as well. You guys have been sending in your questions already. I've got a ton here on this laptop and you can get them in now. You can still keep asking them. Just type them into the comments below. There are literally about 30 people behind us with typewriters who are going to type them out and hand them over to us at some point in. But we'll crack on. First question.
Trying to get a sneaky look here.
Yeah, exactly. This is from the Sheehan. Are you aware of their work?
Oh, am I? Yeah. They're basically in a sort of a rehabilitation facility.
Very good.
Trying to cure themselves.
Well, they would like to know. They say, hi Rob, can you describe your Fortitude character in 3 words?
Oh God, 3 words. Shaman. Oh God! I keep thinking of 2-word little sayingies.
Hyphenated words?
Yeah, well, let's go for hyphenated.
Yeah.
So we go shaman, reindeer piss.
That'll do. That's 3 words.
That'll do.
Perfect. That's all you need.
If
There you go.
If that's not tantalised you, I don't know what will.
Another one from the Sheehan. They're a popular bunch. They said hi again. You've already said hi. You don't need to keep saying it. Dennis Quaid formed a band on set. Did you take part, and if so, what did you play?
I was, if anything, I was proud to be one of the few people on set who didn't have a ukulele. You know, ukulele's a fun instrument, but when there's 6 of them playing incessantly in the hotel lobby.
No one wants to go to a party when someone gets an acoustic guitar and starts playing Wonderwall. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it was sort of that territory, you know what I mean? Wonderwall, the Lumineers, over and over again.
But
actually Quaid's go-to song was Gin and Juice by Snoop Dogg.
What, on a ukulele?
No, on a guitar, but done in like a country and western fashion.
I like the cut of his jive.
Yeah,
that
cool.
And being in inner space. Is there anything the man can't do?
Yeah, he's dead cool.
Next question. Let's take this one from Saren Irving from Cheshire. Thanks very much.
Cool name, Saren.
If you could kill any character in Fortitude, who would you kill and what would you say to them before they died?
Oh my God!
Are you all right?
I think I'd have to. Kill Erling Monk, who's Ken Starr, and I'd just go.
He's a nasty.
That's what you get for being a bureaucrat pen pusher, you twat.
Yeah.
Just before throwing him down, throwing him off a cliff or something.
Absolutely. I think that's sufficiently answered.
No offence, Ken.
Love you.
It's not you.
Love you. Bye.
No.
This is from Clara Diet in Belgium. Hi, Clara. When you knew you'd got the part in Fortitude, did you watch season 1? And could you imagine did you imagine yourself being in Iceland?
I binge watched season 1 and lost a lot of sleep and was my significant other, bless her, she went away to work, came back, and I was still watching.
Wow.
Fortitude hadn't really moved. So yeah, I did the full 12 hours of the first series pretty quickly, all in one go.
Did you get all of the script at once? Did you kind of like fast forward it to see if you died?
No, in the second series, no, we were sort of.
So I'm convinced that's what they didn't. I'm convinced they didn't give the script to Christopher Eccleston the first. Hang on. Why am I only here for a week?
Cotton picking minutes. Thought I'd be here for months. But there was a sort of an overarching knowledge, if you know what I mean.
Yes. Okay, you were aware of its work. From Sarah Shea in London, or Shay, your role.
Oh yeah, I know her.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Ah.
She's part of the Sheehan. Sheehan. Woo.
FTW. Your role in the episode with the bone offering effigy reminded me of Hannibal in the TV series. Where did you get your inspiration from? I think she wants you to say Hannibal in the TV series.
Yeah, that one. Hang on a minute. Is that not a spoiler alert? Is that not very spoilery? No.
Too late.
It's already happened now. Sarah, for Christ's sake. What was the question again? I forgot it.
It was the effigy. That bit reminded her of Hannibal in the TV series. Where did you get? Let's just broaden it out. Where did you get your inspiration for your character from?
I suppose I realised about myself that I'm a very sort of actor. Lots of limbs. I'm sort of like a
gregarious.
Harlequin on stimulants, right? So I tried to bring a real stillness to the character. So kind of that was where the beginnings of the idea for the character came from, was from a sense of stillness, that the things of the world, worldly things like pain, didn't really affect him very much.
Nice.
Yeah, there's a real answer for you, Sarah Shea.
Are you aware of Perco's work? Perco has sent in a question. Hey Perco, I don't know if that's Sue Perkins. Let's assume it's Sue Perkins. Hi Sue.
Hi Sue.
Which iconic character would you rather play, Doctor Who or James Bond?
Oh, I mean, oh God.
Both of those are up for grabs.
I mean, play both?
You would be a good Doctor Who.
That would be a turn up for the books. It's just got the same fella to play both. You know what I mean? Just do it all in house.
Solve a lot of problems, wouldn't it?
I just worked with lovely David Tennant. Actually, I just did a movie with him.
Did you?
Yeah.
I love David Tennant.
David's awesome, and I think I'd probably be a bit more suited to Doctor Who. You know, as I mentioned, I'm very sort of flaily and colourful. I don't think you can be too woo and be James Bond cool at the same time.
Chris Chibnall's on Facebook Live at the moment. Yeah.
Oh.
Dan Q, hi Dan. Who was the on-set prankster on Fortitude?
Luke Treadaway. Luke Treadaway. There was
Cling film on the toilet.
there was one night where we were having a few drinks, as you do, in the hotel bar, and in the hotel at the entrance there was a wooden reindeer, right, that someone had sculpted. So we decided to get the wooden reindeer and we dragged him out into the bar area, and then we started doing various poses. When I say we, this was Luke's idea. So he basically dragged out this, and there's some very strange drunken photographs of all the cast doing questionable positions on top of this wooden reindeer.
Nice. It's all about the reindeer. If it's not the reindeer's urine, you're trying to make sweet love to it.
Exactly, yeah.
Now, this is a very difficult thing to say. You and Rion, you're in Misfits together, way back in the day. Yeah. Have you compared your notorious scene in Fortitude with his notorious scene in Game of Thrones? We're not going to do any spoilers, but Lionel BP has asked that question.
Lionel BP.
Yeah, he owns all the garages. You've probably seen his garages around.
We're very thankful for your
2
work,
a.m.
Lionel.
Mars bars. Thank you. Exactly. You saved me so many times.
You saved me on Valentine's Day a few times. BP garage. Flowers.
Nothing says I love you more than some BP tulips.
Well, only quietly in my mind, to answer your question, Lionel. I haven't uttered the comparison out loud as of yet, but I did see that scene, and it was very harrowing. You know, like I held my manhood tight, you know, as a sort of an instinctual reaction.
It's a win, so we're not going to give any spoilers, but when it does come,
you'll know what that means.
You'll know what that means.
God, oh dear.
I think we've got a couple of questions that are coming thick and fast, like now, right now. Look,
is that us?
Oh my God, that's us.
Look, this top is very tight. I'm wearing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is very tight. Yeah, but you're ripped, so
you can see my nipples.
I'm carb loading at the moment, ready for my cutting phase.
Oh really?
Camille Osborne has said, shamans believe that everyone has a power animal / animal spirit. What would be your power animal and why? Thank you, Camille, from Hampton Court.
I don't know why this jumped into my head, but a raccoon, you know what? Because they're quite cheeky, and you know they'll always take care of themselves. You know, in an urban environment, in the country, whatever. I think that's a pretty good animal.
Rattle around people's bins as well.
Exactly, and they're quite cute and cheeky. You know what I mean?
Let's
quite
have
sweet.
Let's have a look. Peter Stanley. Hi, Peter. Your friend of mine. How difficult was it acting in such a cold location?
It was, do you know what, it got pretty intense at times. It did, it really did. I mean, Iceland in February is not a very habitable place, you know. You kind of make do as best you can. You know, you have to travel around in super jeeps so that you don't get mired in the snow. And you have to put spikes on your shoes so that you don't fall over and get a concussion. And you have to have about 15 layers on you so that you don't get frostbite or die of hypothermia. So it's pretty tough, Mr. Stanley. It's pretty tough. So when you go there, you know, be sure to have some reindeer skin or a nice puffy jacket.
A nice puffy jacket. There's sterling advice there.
Exactly.
Just a statement from Jackie Kennedy. Rob, you are fit.
Oh, Jackie,
Thanks,
you're
Jackie.
fit too, Jackie. You are fit.
Dustin says he loved you in Misfits and the Banshee Betty music video.
Oh yeah.
We're just heaping praise on you
now.
Now,
no questions. It's just flattery. Battery is being
Emma loves your top.
It is a lady's top.
Monse Luna has asked, can you say anything in Spanish? I presume this is a kinky thing.
Ooh. Oh God, I wish I could say something kinky in Spanish. Because I did a year of Spanish class.
Did you?
Yeah, and here I am struggling to say anything. But I'm trying to say something comedic at the same time.
Por favor?
Yeah, I can say una cerveza, por favor.
No. If that hasn't sent you over the edge, my darling, nothing will.
Señorita.
Now, Ruth Valerie Till has, thank you Ruth, has said, how was the character development process different from other roles you've played in the past?
Well, I think it was nice because the character development in this one took place in the back arse of nowhere in Iceland. And that massively informed the character, actually. It really helped to be in a sort of a batshit crazy landscape when you're playing a batshit crazy person.
I've got a question. Can I ask a question?
Fire away. Hang on though, email it in. And then
Honestly, I can comment actually. Hold on a second.
Just so everything's fair, you know, viewers. What was your Nordic?
What was your Nordic drama binge favourite box set? Because I discovered The Killing. That was my first, because it's very Nordic, it's quite Nordic drama. So I interviewed Sophie a couple of weeks ago, and she was great. And she was my first kind of introduction to that kind of world.
Nordic drama.
What about you? What was your... Because Misfits was quite an early box set binge kind of show.
Yeah, yeah. Do you know what? Other than Fortitude, I haven't ever gotten deep into the Nordic binge, but... There was a movie, really great Danish movie I saw recently called A Hijacking, which is such a great movie. It's sort of along the lines of the movie Captain Phillips.
Oh wow, okay.
But so much more Nordic.
So much more Nordic.
You know, in its tone. Yeah. It's about a big transnational shipping company who have to negotiate getting their staff back. You know, but it's a brilliant movie.
Let's have a look and see what it... I can't talk about the spoilers. Can't talk about the spoilery ones. I think that's it. I think we've had lots of questions come through. Do we have any more to add? Is that it?
Very much.
Robert, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much, Facebook. You guys take care. Robert is off to New Zealand to go and do some filming. Fortitude is available for download on Sky Online, and it's on tonight, episode 4 at 9 PM on Sky Atlantic. We're about to go backstage, maybe have a bit of lunch and maybe a bit of a kiss and a cuddle. We'll see you later.
Keep ourselves warm. Lovely.